Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Kathleen Hart. I'm a mindset and weight loss coach, and today we're going to be talking about the low carb lifestyle. That is my preferred diet. I've been low carb for over 10 years now, on and off between like my pregnancies, but I'm a low carb girl. So today's video, I'm gonna teach you how you can make this lifestyle very easy. Tips for starting if you're a beginner with low carb, or maybe you just need a little refresher, and we're gonna talk about all of it. So first off, let's just talk about low carb, because I feel like if you are low carb and you love it like me, it's easy. It feels good. You don't feel deprived. Everything feels good. But then you've got so many things on the internet telling you low carb is bad. You need carbs in your body. I didn't say I was no carb. I just said I was low carb. Meaning for me, I know for me, if I eat rice, potatoes, pasta, it's bad. It is just not good. I feel so blah, so depleted, so bloated. I will need to lay on the couch and I will not be able to move. I just am not good at processing carbs. And I know this. I've known this from a very young age, but when I was younger, carbs were just a staple on my plate. So I was constantly feeling energized. I would eat, feel so blah and depleted. So now in my adult life, I realize that I'm carb sensitive. So I choose to eat low carb, and I absolutely love it. It gives me energy. It makes me feel satisfied after I eat my meals. I don't feel sluggish. I feel full and satisfied, not blah and bloated. So it really is a game changer in my life, and I still do eat carbs. I still eat fruit. I still eat vegetables, but I just pick and choose which ones I have and how much of them I have at each meal. So if you're going to low carb, but you're seeing all of this conflicting information, let low carb mean whatever low carb means to you. Low carb for me is between 25 and 45 grams of carbs, net carbs per day. That might be for you less than 100. It might be 75 to 100. Don't let there be a definition attached to whatever low carb lifestyle you're doing. I think if it feels good for you and you feel energized and you feel like you can still incorporate your favorite foods, then it's working. So the very first thing that can make your life a lot easier on low carb is prioritizing your protein. I have an entire playlist on my channel all about over 100 grams of protein per day. Definitely check that out after you watch this video if you want to increase your protein and let it be really easy. But when I increased my protein to over 100 grams per day, I noticed a huge difference in my snacking. Big time, cut back on my snacking, because protein is the thing that takes your body longest to burn through. So it keeps you fuller for longer. It keeps you fullest for longer. And if we can stay full, we're gonna snack less, we're gonna indulge in less calories, and we're gonna be able to keep the cravings at bay. And when you don't have the cravings for the salty or the sweet snacks, it feels like an amazing amount of freedom. It really does. When I can eat my lunch and my dinner and then a snack or two that are high protein, low carb, I'm not obsessing about food anymore. High protein definitely helped me with my food chatter that was going on in my brain. So definitely increase your protein if you feel like that's the next best move for you. And if you're a snacky person and you're like, I don't want to snack anymore, look into upping your protein. So what else can really help with your hunger? And if you're trying to do a new diet, you don't want to be hungry. So I would prioritize the protein to cut back on that hunger. But then I would also make sure you are staying hydrated. We all remember health class back in sophomore year. Your gym teacher was standing up there saying, you might not be hungry, you might just be thirsty. And at the time, right over my head. Now as an adult, it makes total sense, because I know that when I'm not drinking my water, I am always hungry. I'm snacking, my lips are dry, all of the negative things that come along with being dehydrated. Prioritize your hydration with water, or what I like to do every single day is incorporate Element electrolytes. This video is sponsored by Element. It's a great way to get hydrated. They've got a science-backed electrolyte ratio of magnesium, potassium, and sodium. I notice for me, when I'm not on my electrolyte game, like the other day, I did a workout and I came up and I felt really dizzy, and talking to my husband, I'm like, what do you think this could be? I just don't feel right. He said, did you have your electrolytes? I said, no. He's like, wow, I bet if you drank them, you would feel so much better. Drank it down, felt immediately better. It was like magic. I'm a busy mom. I'm running around. I'm getting between 10 to 15,000 steps per day. I'm doing a workout 5 days a week, weight training. I need to replenish my electrolytes. And that's just me. Whether you're a busy mom or you're literally an NBA athlete, we need to replenish our electrolytes so we can feel our best. Element makes it so easy because they are low carb. They don't have any sugar in here. There's no filler. They're good for a vegan and paleo lifestyle, and they're also gluten-free, and they're between 0 and 2 carbs per packet. Fits perfectly into my day. And I have some really exciting news to share with you guys. Element has just launched their Element Sparkling Cans. So it's the same 0 sugar electrolyte formula that we all know, but now you can get it in 16-ounce cans of sparkling water. You can actually get a free Element sample pack with any drink mix purchase. All you need to do is go to drinkelement.com/heart. So it's drinklmnt.com/heart, H-A-R-T, and you will get the free Element sample pack with your next order of drink mixes. Thank you to Element for sponsoring this video. So increase your protein so you stay fuller for longer and you don't want to snack. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Get rid of the stuff in your house that is going to make you want to cheat. And I know that can be impossible sometimes, especially if you have kids, but do your best to clean out the things that are going to tempt you, because I'm telling you, you might think, oh no, I can have that cake in there. Those cupcakes are fine. But are they? Because in a week, when you haven't had those things and when your mindset's playing tricks on you and you see them in the pantry, are you going to fall off track and or binge eat on the things that are tempting you? It's so much better to do a clean out for the things that you know. We all know there's certain things in that pantry over there that if they're in there, it's like a little voice in my head that goes, don't you want that? Don't you want that? And I'm like, ah. And it's hard. Take away the temptation beforehand, because you know there's other things that are in there that most people would be like, oh, I have to have that. And I'm like, nah, I could care less about Oreos. They're in there all the time. Don't care about them. So clean out the things that are going to tempt you. You know what those things are, get them out of here. Donate them, give them to family and friends. Just get rid of them until you've been able to build up some time doing your new lifestyle so that you feel really confident that those things can be in there and you're fine. But when we have the temptation, it just makes the journey that much harder. Because again, it's that little voice in the back of our head saying, don't you want that? Don't you want that? And it's like, what if we could just eliminate that altogether? I find for me, when things are out of sight, they are literally out of mind. So if it's not in there, and I keep looking at the pantry, if it's not in there, I'm not thinking about it. But if it's in there, I'm gonna be thinking about it. Just take away the temptation. Do it now before you even start so that you can start with a clean slate and give yourself as much positive reinforcement as you can. Anything that you feel might stand in your way, get it gone before you even begin. Set yourself up for success. And then the next thing I would do is make sure you're tracking your progress, but you're tracking it in so many different ways. I go into a million ways in my online course that I do with my clients about all different ways you can track your progress. But we put so much emphasis on the dang scale. Stop doing it. It's not your friend. The scale is great for tracking progress, but what it really does for most of us is it plays that mental game of thinking our journey's not going fast enough. Pay attention to your whole journey. Pay attention to everything that is going on. Pay attention to the way your clothes are fitting, the way that you are sleeping, how you're feeling on a daily basis. Like I was telling you, when I would eat carbs, I'd feel sluggish and blah. As soon as I went low carb, I immediately realized my energy was up. I did not feel blah after I ate. I felt like I could just move on with my day. I didn't feel like I needed to lay down and take a nap. That is a huge win. That is progress in your journey. Is anything improving? That's progress. I know we want to see the number on the scale go down and we want that to be the end all be all, but it's so not everything. And for years, I put too much emphasis on the scale. I put my only emphasis on the scale, and it backfired so many times because it made me give up. Even though I was seeing results in other areas, I wasn't focusing on that. I was only focusing on the number on the scale, and it wasn't enough. It wasn't going fast enough for me. And even though it was moving, and I was getting results, I would still give up. And it's like, what? It's such backwards thinking. So now I really encourage everyone to track your progress in multiple ways. If you want support in your journey, definitely reach out. I have all the links down below for my mentorships. Hit me up on Instagram, of course. This is all part of the game. You've got to change something in order for this weight loss journey to be different than the past ones. And if you're here watching this video trying to lose weight again, Realize now that your past weight loss journeys were not successful. I know that can be a hard pill to swallow, but hear me out. If you did a weight loss journey, however many years ago, but you gained the weight back, it didn't work. So we need to do something else. A lot of people say, oh, I'm gonna do keto again, or I am gonna do low carb because that worked for me in the past. Did it? Did it? Because if you're trying to lose the weight again and you're not gonna change anything, you're just gonna do that again, there's a snag point in your weight loss journey from the past time that caused you to fall off track and gain the weight back. That, and we'll talk about mindset in a second, but that snag point, or that point where you weren't able to maintain or continue your weight loss journey, is a mindset block. Something happened there that we need to look into about why you weren't successful for the long run. And a lot of times in our society, we've got a lot of limiting beliefs that are just not serving us about weight loss, that we carry that aren't even true, that are holding back our results right now. And if you don't tackle those beliefs and tell a new story, you're gonna hit that same snag point. You're gonna hit that same give up point in your weight loss journey that you're trying to do probably right now. So it's really important that something changes, either actionably or mindset. And then we move into mindset. If you're not actively working on your mindset along with your weight loss journey, stop sign. Please stop now, and you need to get your mindset in alignment with your goal weight. What the heck does that mean? That means that you have to believe that your goal weight is possible. You have to stop saying things like, oh, this is going too slow, dieting stinks, this doesn't even work, this is so annoying, I don't even like this food. That's also low vibrational thoughts that it's not gonna get you the results that you want. And then your food's gonna taste like garbage. You're not gonna see the results on the scale that you want. You're gonna feel like dieting. And that's not the vibe. You're going to get back whatever you put out. So if you say your weight loss journey is slow, it will be slow, and then you'll say, I told you so. However, realize that when you work on your mindset and you get your mindset into alignment and you start saying things like, I can achieve my goal weight. This is possible. I'm doing it right now. I've already lost 5 pounds. I can lose 5 more. Yeah, I like my food. I'm making a meal plan for this week that sounds really good. I'm really tasty. I can't wait for Wednesday's dinner. That's high vibrational thoughts. You're going to get the results that you want. The more high vibe you think and the more high vibe you talk. You have to change your mindset. You've got to change your thinking. You've got to change how you act. You've got to change how you look at situations in order for those situations to change. So if you're trying to go into a new diet and exercise regimen, new low carb lifestyle, you've got to work on your mindset. You have to. It's necessary. It's non-negotiable as far as I'm concerned. And really, when people jump into my mentorships and they start working on their mindset, the results come flooding in. It's the results that were always there, but we were blocking them with our thoughts and our words. And it sounds silly, especially if you are not into law of attraction or any of the gurus that talk about law of attraction and energy, but law of attraction is happening whether you like it or not. So if you can take back some of your control in what happens to you, don't you want to? You don't want it just to be up in the air. Take back your control over your diet and weight loss journey and work on your mindset so that you get the results that you crave, the results that you want, and let it be really easy for you. And in my programs, we customize everything for you. So you don't have to do low carb if you don't want to. I can help you if you do, but really it's about what you want. What do you want? What do you want your day to look like? How do you want to feel? What's blocking you? What's stopping you from getting your results? What are those sneaky habits that are self-sabotaging you? What are those little sneaky mindset things that are playing it over and over and over in your head that aren't even true? Weight loss is hard. Weight loss is a struggle. This journey's going slow. I hate my food. It sounds really simple when you're saying it like this, but so many of us are just on autopilot and we're not even realizing that our thoughts and our words are sabotaging us. For real. So I hope this video helped you and gave you some ideas for starting low carb. Anybody wishing for more support on their journey, check down below. Definitely check out Element. They've got an awesome offer going on right now. I'm obsessed with those sparkling cans. And I hope you have a great day and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.